What is going on, guys? I'm Tyler, and today I'm going to be going over routines, why they're important, what my routine is, why I do what I do. And I don't really want to make this a day in the life. I want to make this more so about what my routine, why I do it, and just maybe help you out, get some ideas, and hopefully get you on the right track. First and foremost, I'm not saying you should do what I do or what I do is better. In the end, we're all different and we have to find what works for ourselves and what routine best works for you. So what works for me might not work for you because we're all different. Now, I never used to take routine seriously, and when I was younger, I never really had a good routine. I actually had a bad routine. And if you haven't seen my last video, I recommend you go check that out. But before, I never really got excited to get up in the morning or get out of bed. And now I actually get excited to get out of bed. So having that good routine gets you excited, gets you up, and gets you out of bed. So about 5 years ago, I developed a routine that really worked well for me. And if you say you're not a morning person, I completely understand. I was in the exact same spot as you. I always said I'm not a morning person. I don't like to wake up early. So if you do say that, I completely understand. I used to be that same person preaching that I'm not a morning person. I would go to bed at 10, midnight or later, wake up at noon or later, and I would just never really have a good routine. I would never wake up in the morning. And for school, I always was really tired. I was always sleeping during school, and it just did not pair well with me. And so I was by no means a morning person either. I'm a really big believer in what you believe or say to yourself is what you will become. So if you keep telling yourself that you're not a morning person, you probably never will be a morning person. So you just kind of gotta adapt that mindset to where you do want to become a morning person, and then you do want to wake up early, and it might become a little bit easier. I believe that you do have the ability to change that. You just have to find that mindset and find your why. Why do you want to get up? Why do you want to read? Why are you doing what you're doing? You just got to find your why and help build on that. And that's really going to help drive you in the right direction. My mom would always be in bed around 9, and I would always make fun of her and say, oh, it's getting late or it's getting past your bedtime. And it would only be like 8:30 or 9. But now I'm literally that person because I changed my mindset. And now that I want to get to bed too early because I got to get up early, I've changed my mindset. I'm the kind of person that needs his sleep to function. I need at least like 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So I do my best to get in bed and give me enough time to get that amount of sleep, and I'll be able to function the next day. For me, I've always liked starting my morning off with something that I enjoy, and that's working out. So for me, it helps me get motivated and get out of bed. So if you're struggling to get out of bed, maybe find something that you find fun or enjoyable and put that in your morning routine, and hopefully that will help you get out of bed and get motivated and get ready for the day. My morning starts at 5. I wake up, throw in a few podcasts, and then I stretch for about 20 to 25 minutes. My why for stretching in the morning is because I feel like I have the body of a 90-year-old where it hurts to walk and it hurts to do everything. So for me, stretching in the morning is really good. I have a goal right now of reading twice a day. So right now, after that, I'll read for about 30 to 40 minutes. And before that, I would just go and work out because that's what I like to do. But right now I have a goal for reading twice a day. So I'll read for 30 to 40 minutes. Also, other than putting my podcast on, I don't look at my phone until after I read. I don't look at messages. I don't scroll through social media. I don't look at it at all. It's just quiet, me, myself, and just focusing on myself. After reading, I'll work out for about 45 to 60 minutes and get a good sweat going, get the blood flowing. And after that, I'll make a smoothie, and then it's only 7 o'clock, and I feel like I'm setting myself up for success on the day as I've already done all this stuff. And it's only 7 o'clock, so I feel like I'm setting myself up well for the day. Then there's about an 8-hour gap in there for work. And after work is the night routine. And this is a place where I've struggled quite a bit, where I don't really develop a good night routine and I don't do a lot of productive stuff. And hearing people like Gary Vee or motivational speakers saying,
oh, there's 16 hours in a day, you better grind at night, you got all this extra time after work, why aren't you using that time?
For me, I'm always trying to be as productive as possible. And when I hear this kind of stuff, it kind of puts me down because even though I've grinded for, 10 to 12 hours, even though I haven't grinded for 16 hours, I feel like I haven't done enough, or I feel bad about myself and I put myself down. So for me, I would say don't feel bad about yourself if you haven't grinded for say 16 hours a day. You gotta have some self-respect. If you are a little tired at night and don't feel like doing anything, it's okay to take little breaks or scroll through social media. You don't gotta beat yourself up and grind for 16 plus hours a day. You just gotta find ways to refocus your mind and set yourself up better for tomorrow and have a good productive day that you can accomplish something. Right now, I have found something to do at night, and that's building a website and developing that out. burnout and also the YouTube grind and trying to grow this channel. One thing that you can do to help me grow this channel is hitting that like button. This is gonna help YouTube push the content out and help me grow my channel. Moving forward and developing a night routine and trying to utilize that time better has always been my kryptonite. So I would say at the end of the day, if you are feeling a little tired or need some breaks, it's fine to take a break and just shut off and reset for tomorrow. To supplement these feelings, at the end of the day, I like to journal. So around 8 or 8:30, I'll journal. And basically I like to go through my day, what I thought I did well, what I thought I did bad, areas I can improve on. And it's just a good reflection on your day to help get you to where you want to go. And if these actions are helping you get there, and if they make you feel happy, do more of that. If they make you feel bad, do less of that. After that, depending on what time it is, I'll get into bed around 8 or 8:30, and then I'll read for an hour. And before this, I put my phone away, it's charging, and I don't look at it anymore because the blue light just doesn't help with your brain and it doesn't help sleep. So I try to really focus on sleep because sleep's very important for you. So phone's away, read for an hour, and then I go to bed. I know earlier I said I made fun of my mom for going to bed early, but now I'm literally that person getting into bed at 8 or 8:30, lights off by 9 or 9:30, and just set myself up for success on the next day. What I found is that at night, we're not doing very productive stuff. We're either watching Netflix, on our phones, scrolling through social media, just doing something unproductive. So for me, what I found best is to just put my phone away and get to bed as early as possible. Like I said earlier, what works for me probably isn't gonna work for you. Maybe it will, but we're all different. So find what works for you. If you're productive at night, by all means, work at night, be productive at night, sleep in. But if you're not productive at night, I think it's just better to turn your phone off, go to bed, and get a good night's rest and wake up early and start your day with success. There's several benefits to developing a routine where you wake up early, you don't skip meals, you get in a consistent sleep routine because sleep's very important to you. And I feel like it helps better time manage your day and you're able to do more in your day. So setting up a routine really does help you out and it has several good benefits to it. Let me know in the comments below what your routine is, what it looks like. Maybe if you're trying to develop one and you don't know where to start, maybe you can let me know and I can try and help you and we can develop a routine together. I'd love to hear from you guys what your routines look like. And as always, thanks for watching and let's level up.